Amazing. We'll take quick question. One quick question pertaining to the series, please.
Hello, sir. My name is Nishal and I'm from Network 18. My question is for Sunil, sir. Sunil, sir, what made you being associated with the show? You know, what is that one factor that pulled you to this? And secondly, what have you taken away from the show, from the athletes and the champions?
What got me to do the show, I think, number one, the word different. That's my background. I grew up learning the Okinawa Gojuri style of martial arts under Sensei Pervez Mistry, probably one of the earliest fighters in the country. And that itself is something that gave me an opportunity, and the image of an action hero in Hindi cinema. So I owed it to that. And then the breakup of, martial arts. There's boxing, there's kickboxing, then jiu-jitsu, and so many different formats. When you talk about MMA, it's the coming together of all these formats to prove which one is not better than the other, but which one probably is more effective than the other one. And that's why I keep saying wrestling, 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 because that's about grabbing, that's about power, that's about grit, that's about energy, never say die approach. And I thought I needed to do something different. In this stage of my career, there are a few years that I didn't even work. I wanted to give back, and I wanted to give back in a big way. And this is one way of nurturing talent from small towns, the B, C, D centers of India that has so much, but they don't get an opportunity. So for me, it is about opportunity, opportunity, opportunity for these kids. And even if we can make one champion out of this, I think we would have done the job. And for me, the takeaway is never say die. At my age, they keep me going. They teach me new things. Every format has a different way of presenting itself and different forms of training. So I'm only learning. And as far as health and wellness goes, I think it's always better being a student than being a master of anything.
Wow. Amazing. Before we wrap, I have one question for Sunil, sir. So a lot of brands got associated with the contestants. I want to ask you, what are the brands giving back to the MMA world?
Oh, so much. And, we started the show. There was a lot of pressure because of time. We kept, because of creative reasons, we kept going back and forth. And, eventually we all came to one conclusion that we need to make a show that's going to make a difference. It's not about fighting, but it's about the stories, what these kids go through in their home. So once we finalized with that, we had to jump onto the show. But after that, there are a few brands that I've been associated with, and the minute I told them what the show was all about, they jumped on the forefront. And that's why I need to mention Fitter. For example, Fitter is a brand that probably grew during the pandemic. Tough times don't last, tough people do. And Fitter is one example of that. So whether it was JC, Bala, Rohit, I think you need to get up there and show your faces. Thank you for being a part of, this show. They've made a difference. They've transformed.
Wow, amazing.
They've transformed India, from their very own homes. So it's about giving jobs. I don't even know what they've promised because it's the teams that have been speaking, but it's about giving jobs to all these 18 kids to train them and make them master trainers. So the kids are assured that they can continue to fight while the family is being taken care of. So thank you to these guys for having done that. There is a minimum, and I would like to talk about this because this is a platform that grew during the pandemic, and today some of their coaches get a salary of more than 6 figures. A minimum. 50% of them are probably over 5 lakhs, and the best that are doing it from home. They're women, they're housewives, all kinds of people who are probably overweight one day and today they are training up to 12 and a half lakhs. So that's a lot of money when it comes to health, fitness, following your passion, and giving back at the same time making.
Being
So
taken care of.
thanks to these guys, it has been possible. Then there's Body First, another brand that has grown in the last 2 or 3 years, that has guaranteed supplements for the champions.
Wow.
And for all 18 of them, through the year. Because it's easy to fight, it's easy, I have the grit, I have the determination, I have the strength, I have the technique, but do I have it? The diet for me to continue to be able to do that? Do I have the energy to get injured, get into rehab and then get back? Who's going to take care of all that? That's expensive. That costs a hell of a lot of money. So thank you, Body First. There's Pranay and Sandeep here. I think you need to get up and thank yourself, who've come forward to support them. Thank you. Then there's Aquatine that has come forward. Anant, Nishika, and guaranteed vitamin water, all the supplementation from a recovery perspective, ready to take care of them through the year. So thank you very much. Then there's Samir with riders and cycles for the champions. So a lot that is being given back. Probably brands that are associated with us at the later stage, but tomorrow when we get into season 2, I think there's so much that they are willing to do, and there's so many others who are ready now and say, you know what, कि हम हैं यार, इनको हम support करेंगे. I think मैं हर एक से मांगने जाऊंगा, क्योंकि ये एक ऐसी शो है कि मांगना जरूरी है, और यहाँ मैं इनसे मांगा हूँ, कि मुझे सपोर्ट की ज़रूरत है, मुझे हेल्प की ज़रूरत है, और इन बच्चों के लिए आपको आगे आने की ज़रूरत है. So, thank you for all of them who've come forward and said, we are a part of your journey, and for believing in me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, all of y'all. And we're absolutely looking forward to 12th of February when the show is going to be streaming. And everything that we heard about right now has definitely built a lot of curiosity. Like we said, it's not just feeling good after watching the episode or feeling entertained. It's a lot of inspiration, there's a lot of motivation, and there's a lot of thought as to what all goes behind making a champion. Right from, like Suniel sir said, recovery, injuries, vitamins, supplements, help by all means, and a huge round of applause to the entire team of Warrior Hunt for bringing all of this together. And we're going to have a photo opportunity right now. Are we going to have a photo opportunity?
Okay, sir.
It's done. Okay, great. All of you all got pictures. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay.
लाइट मारो आपकी बेल्ट के साथ
भाई मोबाइल से बाल बड़े लंबे हैं
हुआ दे रहा था
थैंक यू
अरुण से अरुण 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 अन्ना अरुण को पकड़ो ठीक है अरे यार अन्ना अन्ना येलो येलो अरुण बताएंगे ना बाइक का थैंक यू बाइक जरूर है हां जरूर नहीं है कुछ बताइए
आप ये वाली हाँ यस ग्रेट ये बाबू
चलो भाई.
चलो चलो
थैंक यू.
बंद करो. तेरा तो घड़ी घड़ी बंद हो रहा है अपने आप. ऑटोमेटिक है क्या?
बंद कर दिया.
ये बाइट करने वाले क्या?
नहीं भाई.
बंद करो. गाय का बाइट बंद करो.
ये बाइट
अच्छा ऐसा